Birds are beautiful, almost majestic, and capture the attention of the masses as they gracefully fly through the skies. So much so that birdwatching is a literal and very popular hobby. But don't be fooled by their beauty. Some of them can be much more lethal than their stunning appearances suggest. These are 20 dangerous birds you should keep your distance from. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Now let's get started. Number 1. The snowy owl, the snowy sentinel. The snowy owl, commonly known as the snowy owl, is a large white bird from the owl family. These owls have an average lifespan of 10 years and are formidable hunters, feeding on rabbits, birds, fish, and other small rodents. With a wingspan of up to 140 centimeters, snowy owls can be quite aggressive, especially in their breeding areas, where they may perceive humans as threats. It is recommended not to feed these owls or play bird sounds on your phone to avoid provoking them. Snowy owls migrate to southern Canada during the winter, with some rare sightings as far south as Florida. Interestingly, these movements do not occur due to a lack of food. Scientists have observed that these migrations happen during winters when populations of lemmings and voles, their primary prey, have increased significantly on the tundra. Climate change is now considered a likely factor contributing to the decline of the snowy owl. Abiotic factors, such as increased rainfall and reduced snow cover, are expected to affect lemming populations, which in turn impacts snowy owl populations. These changes in climate patterns represent a significant threat to the future stability of snowy owl populations. Number 2. The golden eagle, the regal predator. The golden eagle, named for the striking golden feathers on its nape, employs up to 7 different hunting strategies adapted to the size and agility of its prey. For example, the eagle may fly high before diving quickly to bring down slow-flying birds from the sky. When hunting larger animals, such as deer, it flies close to the ground, waiting for the perfect moment to strike with its powerful talons. Throughout history, the golden eagle has earned respect and reverence. In Greek mythology, it served as an ally of Zeus, acting as his messenger or bearer of omens. During the Middle Ages in Europe, it was known as the royal eagle and was exclusively used by royalty and falconry. However, its hunting prowess nearly led to its extinction. In modern times, golden eagles typically hunt small to medium-sized creatures, such as geese, rabbits, and reptiles. Occasionally, they attack larger animals, such as lambs, deer, and even bear cubs, leading livestock farmers in the United States to believe their herds were under threat. Between 1941 and 1961, approximately 20,000 golden eagles were killed by aircraft. After detailed investigations debunked claims that eagles posed a significant threat to livestock, the government declared the golden eagle a nationally protected species in 1962, ensuring its conservation. Number 3. The Himalayan vulture, the powerful scavenger. The Himalayan vulture, known as one of the most dangerous birds in the world, inhabits the high-altitude regions of the Himalayas and the Tibetan Plateau. This old-world vulture is one of the largest birds of prey, sharing this distinction with only one other bird in its category. Classified as near threatened on the IUCN Red List, it is important to distinguish the Himalayan vulture from the similar griffon vulture. Unlike other birds, the legs of the Himalayan vulture are covered in yellowish feathers, ranging from grayish-green to light brown, and they have larger covering feathers, tail feathers, and wing feathers that are dark brown. The upper body is uniformly pale yellow, and its inner secondary feathers have light tips. Some individuals even have nearly completely white underwing coverts. The heads of adult birds are adorned with rough feathers, featuring white spots and sharp spines, while their light brown necks display white streaks. Mature vultures also develop a yellowish crown. These vultures prefer to perch on rocks, leaving white spots due to their frequent urination. They typically do not descend below 1,115 meters in altitude. Their preferred flying method is thermal soaring flapping their wings only when necessary. When approaching a carcass, they produce popping sounds and may grunt or hiss while fighting or feeding on the remains. Their social nature often leads them to gather in large groups, sometimes accompanied by ravens. The social behavior of these vultures includes laughing calls to intimidate rival vultures or chase them away from food. Number 4. Wedge-tailed eagle, the majestic raptor of Australia. The wedge-tailed eagle is the largest and most powerful bird of prey in Australia. This eagle is easily recognizable by its wedge-shaped tail, large wide wings, and fully feathered legs. Young wedge-tailed eagles have lighter reddish-brown coloring on their heads and wings, while their bodies are a medium brown. Over time, typically after about 10 years, their feathers darken to a dark brown, almost black. Female adults tend to have lighter plumage than male adults. They are not very active. Wedge-tailed eagles are found throughout Australia, including Tasmania, and parts of Papua New Guinea and Indonesia. Their habitats are diverse, ranging from open forests, savannas and scrubland, to fields, semi-deserts, desert edges, subalpine forests, mountain fields, and mountain peaks. They also inhabit sparse tropical forests, monsoon forests, and dwarf conifer forests. These eagles may occasionally be found in wetland and coastal areas, although they typically prefer slightly more inland locations. Wedge-tailed eagles are also seen in pastures, forest clearings, agricultural areas, and even in suburban towns and villages. These magnificent raptors often leave their perches to glide slowly over their hunting grounds. They are known for their ability to glide effortlessly for hours without flapping their wings, often reaching altitudes of up to 1,800 meters. Their incredible flying ability allows them to cover vast distances while hunting prey, showcasing their strength and adaptability. Number 5. Verreaux's eagle, the specialized predator. The Verreaux's eagle, a large bird of prey primarily found in Africa, is sometimes called the black eagle, especially in southern Africa. This majestic bird can be confused with the Indian black eagle, which resides in Asia. The range of the Verreaux's eagle extends across southern Africa, eastern and western Africa, the Arabian Peninsula, and southern parts of the Middle East. Its life cycle and habitat are closely linked to its preferred prey, the rock hyrax, making it one of the most specialized species within the Accipitridae family. Despite this specialization, the Verreaux's eagle has fared well in terms of conservation. Since the late 1950s, a population in the Matobo Hills in Zimbabwe has been continuously studied, making it one of the most studied eagle populations in the world. This eagle belongs to the Accipitridae family and the Accipitriformes biological order, commonly known as raptors. The average lifespan of a Verreaux's eagle is about 16 years. The global population is estimated to be in the tens of thousands, with the local breeding population in northeastern and southern Africa believed to have around 240 pairs, while the Western Cape region may support over 2,000 pairs. Unlike habitats such as savannas or forests, where other eagle species like the martial eagle and the golden eagle reside, the Verreaux's eagle prefers rocky environments, which are less affected by human deforestation. Emu. The resilient giant. The emu is a large, flightless bird native to Australia and New Guinea, being the only member of the genus Dromaeus. It is the largest bird in Australia and the second largest in the world, only behind the ostrich. Emus can grow up to 2 meters tall, with a shoulder height ranging from 1 to 1.3 meters, weighing up to 45 kilograms. Although female emus are typically larger than males, both sexes have a similar appearance. The emu has short, fluffy feathers on its head and soft, silky brown feathers, giving it a scruffy look. Its black feathers absorb solar energy, while its internal plumage insulation protects its skin from the heat, allowing them to remain active during the hottest parts of the day. Unlike ostriches, emus have 3 toes on each foot and maintain a lower profile. Their closest relative is the cassowary, another flightless bird. Emus are known for their resilience and ability to thrive in various environments across Australia. Number 7. Peregrine falcon, the demon of speed. Peregrine falcons are formidable predators known for their incredible speed and agility. These falcons hunt from above, diving abruptly and rapidly upon spotting prey, reaching speeds of up to 320 kilometers per hour. Peregrine falcons are found on every continent except Antarctica, making them one of the most widespread birds of prey globally. They thrive near coasts with abundant seabirds, but also adapt to various environments, from tundras and deserts to urban areas, where they nest on bridges and buildings. The name peregrine means wandering, reflecting their migratory nature. While some peregrine falcons remain in one location year-round, many travel long distances outside the breeding season. Those that breed in the Arctic tundra and winter in South America can travel up to 15,500 kilometers annually. They possess remarkable navigational instincts, often returning to the same nesting sites year after year, with some locations being used by successive generations for hundreds of years. In the mid-20th century, the peregrine falcon population saw a sharp decline and was declared endangered in the United States. The reduction in the use of DDT and other harmful pesticides, along with successful captive breeding programs, led to a significant recovery of their numbers in many areas. Peregrine falcon populations are now healthier than before their mid-century decline. Falconers greatly value peregrine falcons, using them in the sport for centuries due to their exceptional hunting skills. Number 8. White-bellied sea eagle, the majestic hunter. The white-bellied sea eagle is one of the most impressive birds of prey in Australia. Similar to the well-known osprey, the white-bellied sea eagle is nearly the same size, but can be easily distinguished by the beautiful contrast between its white and grayish plumage. Despite its name, the white-bellied sea eagle is not restricted to coastal areas and is often found in inland wetlands, far from the ocean. This eagle has a white head, back and underside, while its back and wings are a dark gray. In flight, the black flight feathers on its wings are easily visible from below. The bird has dark brown eyes and a long, curved beak, gray with a darker tip. Its legs and feet are cream-colored, with long black talons. Both sexes are similar, though males are generally smaller than females, a common characteristic among birds of prey. The wingspan of the white-bellied sea eagle ranges from 1.8 to 2 meters. Juvenile eagles are brown and gradually acquire their adult plumage over the course of 4 years. Número 9. Number 9. African fish eagle, the spirit of Africa. The African fish eagle is a prominent bird of prey found throughout sub-Saharan Africa. These eagles thrive near large bodies of fresh water that provide an abundant food source. Adults are characterized by their impressive black wings and mostly brown plumage, contrasting with their snow-white head, chest, and tail. Their faces, devoid of feathers, have a striking yellow color. The beak, yellow with a black tip, is perfectly adapted for a carnivorous diet. Juvenile fish eagles have lighter eyes and brown plumage, which gradually changes as they mature. The eagle's feet have powerful talons with rough undersides, allowing them to effectively grasp slippery fish. Known for their distinctive call, many people associate this sound with the very essence of Africa. The African fish eagle holds the status of national bird in Zambia and Namibia, underscoring its cultural significance. It is part of the Haliaeetus genus of sea eagles, which also includes the American bald eagle and the Eurasian white-tailed eagle, making it one of the oldest living bird species. The eagle's call, often heard in the early morning hours, is a familiar and cherished sound throughout the sub-Saharan region. Number 10. Great horned owl, the tiger of the night. The great horned owl, also known as the tiger of the night, is one of the most aggressive nocturnal predators. This formidable owl is known for feeding on other owls and a variety of prey. Its repeated hoots and unique calls are distinct and are often heard at the end of winter, when these brave owls typically give birth to their chicks. The great horned owl is a prominent figure in children's literature due to its ear-like tufts, menacing yellow eyes, and powerful hooting sound. This predator can take down birds and animals larger than itself, but it also hunts smaller creatures such as scorpions, mice, and frogs. The great horned owl is one of the most widespread owls in North America and can live in nearly any semi-open environment, from the Arctic to the tropics. These habitats include backyards, cities, swamps, woodlands, prairies, and deserts. They are known to hunt osprey, peregrine falcons, prairie falcons, other owls, and even other great horned owls. The powerful talons of a great horned owl exert a force of 12.7 kilograms to open, allowing it to tear apart the spine of large prey with its deadly grip. Despite the female being larger, the male has a deeper voice and a larger vocal box, and pairs often call to each other. Number 11. Australian magpie, the fiercely protective bird. Australian magpies may seem harmless, but they can be quite aggressive, especially during the breeding season. Not all magpies attack, but those that do use body language to warn others to stay away from their eggs or newly hatched chicks. Their warning behaviors include pecking, buzzing overhead, and loud calls. Magpies usually breed between August and October. The females typically lay between 3 to 5 eggs from August to mid-September and incubate them for 3 weeks until they hatch. During this time, some male magpies aggressively protect their nests. They attack anything they perceive as a threat, whether it's a sparrow, a dog, or a person. The attacking behavior usually lasts about 6 weeks, or until their chicks are fully grown or have left the nest. Interestingly, magpies have excellent facial recognition and good memory. If you've been attacked by a magpie or resemble someone who has, you're likely to receive the same treatment. Magpies often return to the same area every year, so if you encountered an attacking magpie last year, you're likely to face the same threat this year. Number 12. Indian painted eagle, the powerful predator of South Asia. The Indian painted eagle is a large bird of prey native to South Asia. This imposing predator belongs to the Accipitridae family, which includes all common eagles. In recent years, common eagles have become less distinct from the slimmer accipitrid hawks due to their similar characteristics. Measuring about 60 centimeters in length, the Indian painted eagle has a wingspan of 50 centimeters. It possesses the largest beak among the painted eagles, such as the eagle and broad-headed eagle, giving it a distinctive appearance. This eagle species has a lighter overall coloration compared to its relatives, with a darker iris that makes its eyes appear darker than its plumage. Adults can be differentiated from larger and more spotted eagles by their lighter color, darker eyes, and preferred habitats. Juvenile eagles, known as Indian spotted eagles, are bright brown for the first 3 to 4 months. The feathers on their head and neck end in a creamy color, giving them a speckled appearance. They molt after about 18 months, changing color and reducing the spots. Some older juveniles have a creamy spot similar to that of the lesser spotted eagles, but unlike the smaller and larger species, they are not heavily spotted, making the common name somewhat misleading. Number 13. Herring gull, the bold opportunist. Herring gulls are among the most dangerous birds in North America due to their bold behavior and sharp beaks. These birds primarily feed on fish and crustaceans, but are notorious for stealing food from humans. As more people frequent beaches and shorelines, herring gulls have become increasingly aggressive in snatching food. Their sharp beaks can cause injuries to anyone trying to reclaim their meal from the bird. Herring gulls are also known to steal food from other birds. While a single gull may not pose a significant threat, they often gather in large flocks, increasing the risk. It is advised to avoid feeding these birds and exercise caution when eating near them. In winter, herring gulls can be found in large reservoirs, lakes, and major rivers, as well as in open areas near food sources such as muddy plains, plowed fields, and garbage dumps. During summer, they are more commonly seen along the Atlantic coast, the Great Lakes, and coastal Alaska, breeding in the northern boreal regions. Number 14. Butcherbird, the deadly shrike. The northern shrike, also known as the butcherbird, is a large songbird native to North America and the Siberian desert. It was previously considered a subspecies of the great gray shrike, but was recognized as a distinct species in 2017. There are 6 recognized subspecies of the northern shrike. This bird earns its grim nickname, butcher bird, due to its habit of impaling prey on thorns or barbed wire, a behavior shared with the similar loggerhead shrike. Northern shrikes prefer to perch on high posts and trees while searching for food. Their diet includes small vertebrates and various arthropods such as spiders, beetles, stink bugs, and grasshoppers. Observations in Idaho have shown that northern shrikes require suitable wintering grounds to thrive. Their predatory behavior and unique feeding methods make them a fascinating yet deadly bird. Number 15. Harris's hawk, the cooperative hunter. The Harris's hawk is an agile and fast raptor, known for its powerful talons and ability to hunt small birds and animals. Although smaller than many other hawks, the Harris's hawk has unique social hunting behaviors. Unlike most eagles which hunt alone, Harris's hawks hunt in groups of up to 9 birds, working together to capture prey. This cooperative strategy involves some hawks scaring the prey out of its hiding place, while others drive it toward the remaining members of the group, who then capture it. When defending their territory, Harris's hawks band together to drive off intruders, diving at them and attacking the threat until it flees or is injured. While a single Harris's hawk might not seem intimidating, a group of them can be quite formidable. Their sociable nature and high intelligence make them popular in falconry. Trained Harris's hawks are even used to control pigeon populations in places like the Wimbledon tennis courts and Trafalgar Square in London, demonstrating their adaptability and usefulness in urban environments. Number 16. Ostriches, the giants of the savanna. Ostriches once roamed vast regions, including Asia, Africa, and the Arabian Peninsula, before human activity posed a significant threat to their survival. Today, they are primarily found in the savannas and open forests of sub-Saharan Africa. Encountering an ostrich can be intimidating due to its immense size. These birds can weigh up to 320 pounds and reach heights of 2.7 meters, towering over the second tallest bird, the emu, which measures 1.9 meters. Ostriches are also much heavier than the cassowary, the second heaviest bird, weighing over 90 kilograms more. Notably, ostriches have the largest eyes of any bird or land mammal. Their eyes are even larger than their brains and are about the size of a billiard ball, enhancing their ability to spot predators. Unlike most birds, which have 3 or 4 toes, ostriches have only 2 on each foot. This adaptation improves the efficiency of their running and reduces weight on the extremities of their legs, allowing them to run at speeds of up to 72 kilometers per hour. This evolutionary trait is shared with hoofed animals such as horses, antelopes, and camels, which also lost extra toes to become some of the fastest runners on land. Number 17. Harpy eagle, the neotropical giant. The harpy eagle is one of the largest and most powerful eagle species native to the neotropics, sometimes called the American harpy eagle to distinguish it from the New Guinea harpy eagle. It is known for its impressive size and strength. It primarily inhabits the upper canopy of humid tropical forests. Due to habitat loss, the harpy eagle is extinct in many parts of its former range and was nearly extinct in Central America. There is occasional debate over whether it is the largest eagle, alongside the Philippine eagle. This eagle is found in Mexico, Central America, South America, and Argentina, although it is rare throughout most of its territory. The harpy eagle is more common in Brazil and is also the national bird of Panama, where it appears on the coat of arms. In 2009, a harpy eagle named Hope, released in Brazil, was named the Climate Change Ambassador at the United Nations Climate Change Conference. Number 18. Crested serpent eagle, the snake hunter. The crested serpent eagle gets its name from its diet, which includes small birds, rodents, crawling creatures, and reptiles, especially snakes. The term serpent comes from the Latin, referring to snakes and other crawling creatures. locally known as lang thatak. This raptor can grow up to 74 centimeters in length. Hunting snakes is dangerous, but this raptor, with its yellow face, is well equipped for the task. It has armor-like scales on its legs to protect itself from snake bites. This bird typically hunts in open forests, wet fields, and clearings, often perching high to spot its prey. Around midday, it can be seen flying and hovering over the forests, taking advantage of thermal currents. Its strong whistle, resembling a bicycle pump, is a common sound when disturbed. The crested serpent eagle makes a lot of noise and raises its crest, a clear signal to stay away before it aggressively defends its territory. Number 19. Barred owl, the nocturnal songstress. Barred owls are large nocturnal birds, known for their distinctive calls, which can be heard up to a kilometer away. These birds have coloring that ranges from brown to gray, with dark stripes around their throat and nape, contrasting with dark streaks on the underside. They lack ear tufts and have a large, rounded skull. Their beak is delicate, pale yellow, and their eyes are dark brown and very expressive. Females are usually larger than males. A common characteristic among raptors is that barred owls inhabit most of the eastern United States, parts of southern Canada, and Mexico. They thrive in mixed hardwood and deciduous forests, conifer woodlands, large parks with mature trees, deep and humid forests, semi-open forest regions, oak savannas, cabbage palm habitats, swampy areas, agricultural fields, and open terrain. Interestingly, their stomach feathers turn pink after consuming freshwater shrimp. Number 20. Red-tailed hawk, the versatile predator. The red-tailed hawk is a bird of prey that breeds across much of North America, from the interior of Alaska and northern Canada to Panama and the West Indies. It belongs to the broad-winged hawk group, the most widespread group of hawks in North America and possibly the entire planet. Known as one of 3 species collectively called chicken hawks in the United States, the red-tailed hawk rarely hunts standard-sized chickens. These hawks can adapt to nearly all biomes within their range, frequently found in environments such as open forests, forest edges, and open terrain. They can even be seen at the edges of less favorable habitats like dense forests and sandy deserts. Their distribution extends into the subarctic near the treeline, though they are less common in the far Arctic. Legal protection for the red-tailed hawk is ensured under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act in Canada, Mexico, and the United States. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked our content, please subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Also, check out other interesting content that is appearing on your screen right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time.